Yeah, I'm back at it. I had a 72-hour delay. I regret not being here for 72 hours each day. I do. I'm a honestly and earnestly say that I regret that I didn't come here to start my morning because I forfeited that to ensure that for May 18th, my preemptive planning, creative, loving, caring, element of surprise spirit wanted to show someone that because of what they had expressed that they were missing in their lives and to share that on Father's Day. And boy, did that backfire grandiosely. Yeah, that's a word. Look it up. Grandiosely. It's a word in a dictionary. If it's not, just build on what grandiose means and add illociously on the end. I'm sure. If you can get bootylicious from Beyonce, I can make up a real word and add some other following letters that phonetically make sense to say grandiosely. But it won't make it in a damn dictionary. And I read that as a person from a kid for enjoyment and boredom in the South, in the dirt, from Providence, a place that I didn't want to be, but my family was there. So I moved to Springfield. And I've been this weird enigma, this stoic, standoffish. Didn't need nobody in the streets. No, I didn't. I only come out in the streets to chase a speaker. I don't intertwine with the male gender because I've watched all the women recycle all the men like the men recycle all of them. So what did I do? Always had a car. Go north, east, south, and west of here. If I wanted to be risque, if I wanted to be human, if I wanted to feel good, under the influence of maybe a little bit of something that you smoke or drink, but responsibly because I'm traveling. Trust me, when I drive, I only drink water. And alcohol is something I only do when I'm a passenger, never when I'm the driver. See, I got caught up being a passenger here lately. And I wasted 72 hours of something that I love to do as a passion that ended up being a contractual opportunity to make money from what I love to do. And that's tracking the birds that I've always loved since I was a girl. I can whistle just about every bird in North Carolina that I ever heard. I forgot about that, got busy with my life, and now I'm back to one. Like Brian McKnight, one, back to one, me. And trying to incorporate someone that's a little bit older, maybe 6 years, just a hint, hint, hint. If I'm going to be 61 in August, and I'm entertaining someone 6 years older, that means they'll be 67. Do we unfortunately gauge maturity by age? We don't gauge it by condition of position and circumstance in life that we don't see. But slowly but surely, that person will reveal what they are. There's a reason why a lot of people are alone. Lord, the way it looks like it going, I say Lord because I ain't reverencing no Jesus, no Lord, no nothing. I'm saying Lord because that's what my grandma used to say when it was relief. So I got a bad habit of doing what my grandma did because that's what I heard. She said Lord for relief. Well, I ain't saying Lord for relief. I'm saying Lord because you is damn wrong. Ain't never been no release associated with your name. Because the condition of the world, even the 23andMe movement that's in the Senate, where people signed up to find their ancestral slave roots in Africa, that's not what it was about. It was about the stealing of your melanated DNA. I shared that on my post already. I applaud Queen Janice from Unpack from YouTube and her other platforms because she got the balls and the time to be able to do that after she lost everything. I've lost everything, even pre-COVID. I got banned for Facebook for a year and a half, posting, telling folks, don't do it. Don't take any pharmaceuticals. Now it's all coming out. If you can't conquer a species that's undying and living, you can manipulate it to destroy them to get an advantage. And that's what our people are still doing to one another. No matter what I did on Father's Day, my pre-rehearsed, pre-calculated, on a budget, because I'm from down south. When I'm shopping in a store, right, the same quality, it might be from the year before, is discounted deeply. They call it clearance in the North. Where I came from, they call it clearance. Like a man's name, we going to clearance. I shopped on clearance. I was able to gift over and beyond under a $200 budget with what I did, and I put on Facebook, and that was just what you seen. You didn't see the shoes that I gave someone to walk out of my life with, because that's how pissed off I was in the last month doing this. I'm going to give somebody some shoes to keep walking, because I'm exiting stage left like the fat lady, and I'm nowhere near fat. Okay? But this water's calm. And this is just a retrospective reflection of me speaking out of my energy and my spirit to somebody who needs to hear this today. If he, alpha male, testosterone driven, has been through the rungs of the ladder and you run into him, you better do like the gingerbread man. Run, 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 run as fast as you can. I'm not telling you that you can't entertain it. Entertain it if you must. But I swear, before the 90 days going into the next month, which would be the 4th month, because 90 days is 3 months, your ass is running as fast as you can away from that energy. Because there's an element of dysfunction and societal, material dysfunction over and beyond anything you've ever lived in your life. We got a lot of damaged brothers out here in this world. And that's why we have a lot of single women out here in this world. Many women have died from the dysfunctional man and his pain and trauma because he's so alpha that he can't seek or get what he needs to be better for the next woman or the next woman or the next woman. And trust me, you ain't the next woman. You probably be gone and there'll be a next woman after you. They got a whole lineup. They got women that they done abuse and abuse, and they still have their number and call them and get anything they want from them, even with them opening their legs to them after they done left them after years. But that's why he keeps his phone locked on you. That's why. This is some unadulterated adult shit and truth today. I'm not telling you don't try to enjoy the benefits of what is good through any man. But when he shows you sign after sign, after sign, after sign, and you know with all his signs that he shows, and if you try to check him on it, he is already so pre-calculated that he's done put everything you ever told him about you that you're struggling with in his mind, and he will take that same shit and flip it on you like you the one that got all the problems, and it's him all the time. While you're trying to be communicative and hash out and share, because sharing is caring, these niggas don't care nothing about sharing is caring. All they care about is they did get wet, they might get a nut, or they might withhold a nut because they don't want you to have it. Or they just so fucked up in their head and their heart that they can't live and breathe because they're hurt, they're depressed, they're long suffering in their pain. And that's more comfortable than changing to allow themselves to even allow a real woman to love them, because that would mean conceding their boisterous and braggadocious position of being an alpha male. It makes them look weak, somewhat like a punk, because they can't put their shit down to heal. You can't heal a nigga, you can't change a nigga, and a nigga ain't gonna never do shit for you but tear you down when you trying to love them in that condition, because they're not letting it go. And you don't have to stand there for months and years and fight. The elders always said you can't change nobody till they want to change themselves. And you can't love them to change. The more you love them, it's out of their gate and it confuses them. And they will absolutely destroy you and your good love to protect what makes them feel safe. Because change is not an option when they're grown old and comfortable in this dysfunction. So, as I said, someone needed to hear this message today. As for me, I just have a saying. It's called chill and fuck. That's the most you can do with somebody like that in your life that you care for. You have to reduce them down to caring, to just chill and fuck and get the fuck up out of there, because you can never build and grow. So that's a retraction of my Facebook post from yesterday. And that was just a sample of what I did. I didn't get broke because I shopped on a budget, trust and believe. But there was no air of appreciation. There was more air of appreciation with that lock phone that some ex with some baby that he knew when he was with her, that she sent a whole chapter. He was more excited about her sending a chapter and a graduation and a going away and a college bound. He was more excited